Tonight's Way 31 I-Team investigation looks into an effort to stop Alabama businesses from hiring illegal immigrants. And right now, state law requires all employers to use E-Verify.
But many of those companies are ignoring the law. Way 31's Greg Privet uncovers why Alabama's falling short and what one state senator wants to do about it.
Jeffrey Dean has worked in the home building industry for more than a quarter century. Here at the Reserve at Lake Guntersville, Dean's helping build high-dollar homes with picture-perfect views. But Dean says there's something wrong with the picture when it comes to his pay, and it's been that way for decades.
My wages have been down for years.
Dean blames illegal immigrant labor for holding down construction wages in Alabama.
I've sent letters to the governor of Alabama several times complaining about it.
Why are we not vetting people to make sure they're able legally to work in this state?
Senator Arthur Orr is investigating why some businesses in Alabama fail to comply with E-Verify. Already, state law requires all employers to use the federal database. It checks whether a job applicant is legally living in the U.S. and okay for an employer to hire.
And so we need to make sure that every person here is legally eligible to work, as opposed to those that are here illegally and taking jobs from American citizens.
Senator Orr requested this research from the State Legislative Services Agency about E-Verify use in Alabama. The report concludes Alabama's E-Verify compliance is only 60% compared to 94% in Georgia. Alabama's not alone. According to the Pew Research Center, most states requiring E-Verify have compliance rates in the same range as Alabama's, 50% up to 2/3. Georgia's high compliance of 94% is unusual. Senator Orr told Way 31 E-Verify laws are relatively new territory, and time has proven Alabama needs to be more proactive, like Georgia.
I'm going to look at a bill to see if we can bring that to Alabama, that same system that we get our compliance rate up from 60+% to 90+% like they have in Georgia.
This research shows a big gap between E-Verify compliance rates in Georgia and Alabama. We talked with several managers at businesses like this one that is following Alabama law. They tell us E-Verify is a big benefit not only to them, but to employees and the state. In Hartselle, Claiborne Manufacturing Company builds security doors, windows, and other products for jails and prisons.
We feel like it's beneficial for several reasons.
Chief Operations Officer Stephen Claiborne sizes up E-Verify as fast, efficient, and easy to use.
We don't feel it's a burden. We feel like we're doing our duty, but we also think that it's fair that we all use it. It's mandated for private and public businesses here in the state of Alabama.
He sees no reason why an Alabama business would not use E-Verify.
It discourages illegal immigration, number one. Number two, we feel like it helps protect the American worker against companies that might want to pay substandard wages. And ultimately, it decreases the burden of the American taxpayer.
Claiborne supports making Alabama's E-Verify law stronger.
And I think we should all be using it.
Across the state line, Georgia requires businesses to prove they're using E-Verify or else they don't get a business license. That's on the front end. In Alabama, it takes a complaint to the Attorney General to begin a process that puts business licenses at risk. That's on the back end. Senator Orr says Alabama might need to follow Georgia's lead.
And so it's something that I think we can up our participation level here in Alabama using the best practices that they have discovered over in Georgia.
Jeffrey Dean says that could level the playing field and make sure his co-workers are here legally.
I don't mind if they come here, but I do mind if they come here and don't make a happy home for everybody.
Reporting in Guntersville, Decatur, and Hartselle, Greg Privet, Way 31 News.
Senator Orr told us he's continuing to investigate issues that might be holding down compliance with E-Verify in Alabama.